What's up, Spicy Vietnam? Ham Tran, a very, very popular Vietnamese filmmaker with successful titles such as How to Fight in 6-Inch Heels, Polo, and the latest Bitcoin Heist. Before directing such successful movies, he's also known as an editor for such titles as The Rebel, Fool for Love, and The Big Boss. Ham, welcome to the segment.
Nice to be here. Yeah.
Why did you choose the direction to do movies or making films in Vietnam?
I always wanted to make Vietnamese content film. And it's really hard to make that in the US and find an audience for it. Here in Vietnam, I mean, the cinemas need Vietnamese content right now. There's just a lot more opportunity.
And how did growing up and studying filmmaking in America help you develop for what you want to do here in Vietnam?
I went to UCLA Film School. I learned not only editing, but I was a focus puller. I was an AC, you know.
You're gonna start somewhere, right?
Yeah. No, I did sound, I did all this stuff. So it's just, it gives you the sort of boot camp, the basic training that you need. And then I think that what a director really should understand is the rest of the process of the filmmaking and not just directing the actor or directing for the camera. The only reason why I agreed to come back to Vietnam to do it was because of the script. It was so well written. Like, I was laughing out loud, I was turning the pages. And then once I got back here, it's just, I was offered like chances to direct. But the good thing is just like production companies going, what films would you like to make? It's not just, here, we have this script here. Can you make this? Can you make that? They just said, what would you like to do? And so I was like, okay, well, I have my horror film.
Anh vẫn không chấp nhận là con bé đã chết.
Nhìn nó ghê lắm không?
Tôi vớt máng ốc trên mặt nó rồi. Nhìn cũng đỡ.
I think the different genres of film comes with different things that I love about filmmaking. I just like being on set and working with creative people. I just love the process of filmmaking. We all play our part. I mean, because I don't see filmmaking as, oh, the director is the be-all, end-all, or the only person, you know. You have all these people in front of the camera, you have all these people behind the camera, and they all bring their talents, you know. I'm hoping that I'm also contributing to push the envelope on the craft of filmmaking as well. Because we see the same shots used over and over again, and also the same actors.
Yeah.
So what I like to do with every film is I want to just find somebody new. That's a privilege. So it doesn't matter if it's like, oh, I only have this much or I don't like this. If you don't like the subject, make it better, you know? Use the opportunity to make it your own. You have to approach it with like, bring everything you got and make it yours.
Sort of goal is to be a director. So what inspired you to become that?
Well, my all-time favorite filmmaker, well, I have many since, you know, I watch a lot of films, too much sometimes, but my all-time favorite is Stanley Kubrick. And then my next all-time favorite filmmaker is Ang Lee. And I think they all have, actually, Ang Lee's, in a way, I think he's actually following in Kubrick's, you know, direction as well, and you know, Danny Boyle. Because those are filmmakers that make a different film with every film that they make. Stanley's always the first to like dive into a new genre, and then his film becomes the standard of that genre. He'll make a sci-fi film, 2001. You know, he made it, what, 1969, and here we are, and nobody has ever reached that level yet. The closest was, what, Gravity. That's the kind of director that I aspire to be, the auteurs that create their own vision, and they leave a mark in whatever genre that they're doing.
Your latest project? Any sort of sneak peek or?
Well, yeah, the project is a remake, right? And a lot of people go, yeah, why would you do a remake? With all the films that you can do, why would you do a remake? It's a friend of mine's film. He's a Thai filmmaker, his name is Matt, and I met him through my wife. He makes these comedies that are just so awesome. They're so down to earth, and they're wacky, but they're funny, and they have a lot of heart. I remember watching ATM, so this new film is called ATM.
Tôi ATM anh trả ngân.
We have a really amazing cast that we're working with, and an amazing production team.
Well, you got your best friend Lam back.
Yes.
Who did who was AD?
Yeah, he was
on the
80
6-inch
on-
Steel.
He was co-producer on 6-inch Heels. He was my original producer for my short film.
Speaking of which, short film, that was
Nga Yo.
Yo.
Yeah.
Top 10, nominated top 10.
Top 10 for the Oscar in 2004.
2004.
Can I use this opportunity to make a call to,
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a casting call for editors. Because I'll tell you the one thing that you cannot find in Vietnam are editors. And I would train the editor if they want to come in and just intern on one of my films.
Well, there you have it, folks. A little insight on Ham Tran there. I hope you've seen all of his movies. If you haven't, try and get out there. And so thank you, Ham.
Yeah, thanks, Petey.